All right, I'm on hole number 16 of the opening round of the rookie division, and we've been playing this as a birdie hole, so I'm looking at a minus 26, which is going to put me up here. I've got the tiebreaker on the qualifying round with the person in second, and I also have the tiebreaker, so it will put me in first, but I would much rather have a 27 as my tiebreaker going into the weekend round. So this last hole, I like this last hole too, so I'm going to go at it with a extra mile, an extra mile, a katana, and a guardian. So I'm going to take my primary bag and a katana. Now, I was playing this with a 3-power ball, and I kind of liked where it put me on my red line on the end. But I started this week playing with a 2-power ball, and I've just got my numbers all dialed in. So I'm going to do 4 top spin, taking out the wind on my drive, and then with my guardian, I'm going to be somewhere around the 1.5 per ring. All right, our opponent goes first. These balls must be new. I must have missed that ball, or I remember seeing that ball for a very short period of time, and I don't think I grabbed any of them. It's a power 5 ball with 2 side spin. Oh, I would love to give him a kingmaker or whatever he wants. I mean, this is a layup shot. You can't even use max stuff here. You definitely don't need a power 5 ball for the first or the second shot. Now, if you hit your drive shot that poorly, you might. It's at 352. I mean, he's at a good distance out there. All right, I want to be about a ring and a half down, right at the red line. Take the wind out, so that's about a 2-ring pull. Maximum curl. And I hit it great on the inside, which is bad. Come on. Boy, that's why I leave that ring and a half. I see a lot of people take that shot and they're right up against the top, and they're in their yellow ring, and they're just pushing right up against the limit. I mean, if anything happens on the right hand side, you're toast. So I always like to leave myself a little bit of room, and about a ring and a half is as close as I like to ever hit that shot. This hill, for whatever reason, likes to roll down and to the left from where we're at. So when I take my shot, I'm going to put on about 1.5 right-hand side spin, because I'm trying to get it to come off the hill and then come straight. See how it rolled to the left there? Alright, so there's my minimum club, so I'm right at minimum. So minimum is going to be 1.2 per ring. Okay, so 1.2 per ring, so there's 3.6. So it's a little shy of 3 rings. Try and hit it perfect. Hitting it perfect. Need an eagle here. I mean, I gave myself a shot, but anytime you're using this stuff and you're doing that, that was pretty dang close. That would have been a nice drop right there. Boy, that would have been a nice drop. It had the look to it too. It had that slow, almost slow-mo look where it was just rolling back to it. That shot is a lot easier when I'm in minimum club. It's at minimum club, but it's playing at max because of the uphill coming into that green. So this hole is playing like a lot of these holes. It's playing, the numbers aren't, if you don't do anything other than just your max number, you're probably doing fine on these holes. All right. That was hole number 18 of the Vintage Open tournament in the rookie division. Nice opening round. That'll give us a pretty good tiebreaker. We had some other people that were at 26, so I'm going to see some other 26 tiebreakers as we go along. But I was able to win based off my first round tiebreaker, which was a 13. So I've set myself up for a pretty good weekend round if I can go out and pick up the 2 extra shots and squeeze out one more, like that hole right there. I mean, that close. If I can just get one more of those to drop, I think I got a serious shot at a top 3 this week. But if you fall down at all, or if you don't pick up any of those shots and you're in the 24 group, it's going to be quite the group at 24. So we're at 10 right now to 24, and I think we still have a few people that haven't played yet. So this person's going to be at technically 23. It could get it better. They're at 21. This should be, well, if they play like they did on the front, they're looking at a 23. Gonna have to be a big score down here. We may be looking at what we have. $16. So that'd be 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we should be at 12. Yeah, that's not good. We should be at 12 at 9. So those guys are out of the mix, out of the hunt. He's dropped a shot on 5. Yeah, we're down to just the people that haven't played. So I think we may get one more person that comes up here, but we might be looking at what the deal is. So 24 to top 10, let's say maybe top 11. No 25s. All right, that was the opening round, and hopefully I can get the same score and pick up one more on the weekend round. Thanks for watching.